93.3 KDKB rocks Arizona. Shmonty and Conklin in the morning, and very cool in-studio guest with us here. Out promoting Surviving Jack on Fox Thursdays at 9:30. Mr. Christopher Meloni.
I prefer fur. Thank you very much.
Mr. Christopher.
There you are.
How many times when you get interviewed do people confuse that? Give you the Mr. Christopher Meloni?
Now, you're the first one to flub
I'm the
it.
first, so that's my claim to fame.
Not that common.
Right
Let's
there.
go, Arizona.
No, that's going on my Wikipedia page. I'm starting one for myself,
There
you know.
are.
So Surviving Jack is awesome because we both grew up in the 90s, and it's just a bunch of 90s nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
Man. And
Yeah.
I see it, and it's like me growing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, for me it was weird because, in the early 90s I was just a different person. Now I'm playing dad in the early 90s, and I wasn't. I was a young man, young actor trying to, make my way.
What were the 90s like for you? What kind of roles were you taking in the 90s?
Oh, my God. I'm sure your audience won't even remember this, but one of the big things during the 90s was TV Movie of the Week.
Yeah?
Yeah, it would always be A Woman in Peril. Valerie Bertinelli is being stalked, or I just can't remember.
You were the stalker, weren't you?
No, I actually was, the private eye, in the cool loft apartment. Okay.
Did you take Surviving Jack because you wanted to get out of the cop role and the Law and Order type roles?
I did it because I was trying to get back the TV Movie of the Week feel for everyone out there that I know you're nostalgic for.
Wasn't that the guy that saved Valerie Bertinelli?
God,
That's him. He's back.
Yeah, he's that rugged private eye in that cool loft. He's a loner, but he's got a heart of gold. Anyway, it wasn't. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but I think it was. Between Oz, the prison drama I did for HBO, and Law and Order, the SVU gig, that was 15, 16 years of pretty intense stuff. And I think just underneath it all, I was looking for a little lighter fare.
Breath of fresh air. How close are Jack and Christopher Meloni as dad?
I gotta tell you, if you ask my kids, they'll say, "You're just playing yourself." They say with disdain, you don't even work for a living. I think it's pretty close. In that, I'm pretty clear on most things. Education. Kind of get the work. Your job is to get your work done. That's all. That's your job.
Mm-hmm.
Do your schoolwork. After that, then you can fart around. But
does your daughter have you wrapped around your finger? Because most dads, the daughter is the weak point.
Oh, yeah.
Is the weakness.
Claudia Lee, who plays my daughter on the show, and my own daughter are cut from the same cloth. I mean, she is so sharp, and she keeps me on my toes. I'm a ballerina. She keeps me on my toes. Man. It's she's great though. But I also do believe that she's not half as smart as she thinks she is, and that's only by virtue of having life experience.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a cool customer.
One thing Jack does in the show, the American Gladiators in the living room.
Yeah.
You ever just want to do that with your kids?
I do that with my son.
Yeah.
It's not exactly gladiators, but we do WWE. But I give him a beat down.
Now,
But
have
he
you,
appreciates it.
since you've been in everything, have you ever turned on the TV at night and been able to not find something you were in?
I'm on this channel, Law and Order.
Oh,
okay,
no, I
Harold
can't
and
watch
Kumar
that.
here. Okay, back to Oz.
I guess we could start with, do you watch your shows? Can you watch yourself on TV?
I do not.
No?
I intentionally move away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see Law and Order on.
No way.
Looking for something else.
No way. I go right away.
Let's go to the Lifetime Movie of the Week.
I'm
on that
even
too.
better. Even better. What a cool loft. My long hair looks so cool. Not. I think a lot of actors are afflicted with this disease, which is criticus extremis, and at some point it's just not healthy.
Yeah.
So I used to do it I used to watch myself to learn things, and occasionally I still do. But God, it's painful.
Yeah.
And I used to hear actors say that. I'd be like, "Oh, please shut up." And I have that disease.
So do you ever, when someone recognizes you from something from your earlier work, or it was a smaller character, like if I were to say, because I love Gene from Wet Hot American Summer,
Yeah.
and Sven from Fear and Loathing in
Thank
Las
you.
Vegas. Those
Thank
are two just great characters. But
Yeah.
are you internally going right now, you bastard, why are you bringing this up?
No, that's okay. It's when they go, oh man, I saw that movie you did for TV called Target Earth. Like,
I haven't seen Target Earth, I'm going to be honest with you.
I aggressively tried to bury it. No. Yeah. I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who bought all of the pumping iron. Because it has him smoking pot at the end.
But we like all of your. I mean, I'm sure you call them like dumb roles, like Freak Show and Harold and Kumar. That was.
Or do you put value on those as an actor?
No, I absolutely do not. Well, the label I would put on them are they are nuggets of gold, which is to say, it's not anything I did. It was the fact that someone either hired me to play something that on the outside you wouldn't. I mean, I can't believe they would choose me.
Yeah.
Freak Show they gave to me. I didn't even have to audition. I was like, why the hell? I mean, to this day, I'm still scratching my head.
Right.
And I spoke with the writers, and they said, oh, man, you were the first guy we had in mind. We were thinking of you when we wrote it. And I'm like, I have no idea what that says about me or you or what. How does your brain work? And for Gene in Wet Hot American Summer, I went in and I got that. And that was that felt really good. I really felt I kind of had an angle or an angle on that character.
What do people recognize you most for?
Well, it's got to be the SVU gig.
Yeah.
I mean, the television is a very powerful instrument. I can't tell you how many times I go, yeah, I go to bed with you every night, and those are the men. And then, now, my wife loves you. You're oh my God, the marathons, So, when you're on 24/7 with a particular character, you become kind of recognized by that,
Now you're going to be in a movie.
I got a couple movies.
When I mentioned that you were coming in to my girlfriend, she said, "Oh, he's just on the Today Show with what's the guy's name that plays Hank in Breaking Bad?
Dean Norris.
Dean Norris.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
What movie are you doing with Dean?
Small time. We play used car salesman in the yeah, but it's not. I know everyone gets a laugh. That's the punchline to every joke, right? Traveling salesman or used car salesman, but it's not like that. It's a nice, sweet little movie. Plays out really beautifully. That's all. It's a father-son relationship, and you think it's a son a coming of age for the son, but it's. You realize it's kind of also a coming of age for the father, played by me. And Dean Norris is my best buddy and partner in the dealership. But I also got They Came Together, which is brought to you by the same people that brought you Wet Hot American Summer. That'll be with Amy Poehler and Paul Rudd. And I play a CEO of a huge chocolate consortium or whatever, big chocolate company that wants to crush Amy Poehler's little sweet shop. And
The face of Big Sugar.
yeah, pow, right there. You got it, my man. And then I'm going to be in Sin City too.
Now, is the Sin City living up, in your opinion, to all because the first one was just killer, and everybody's, all the fans are going, oh, is it going to be as good as the original?
Yeah.
I mean, in your opinion, from what you've seen?
So I can't speak of it because I haven't seen anything, but I got, you always get hypnotized whenever you're doing work. The very few times I've ever done. Oh my God. I smell Oscar. The very few. You're in huge trouble when you're in the middle of something. You're going, oh my God, this is a dog. Then it's a tough slog. But at any rate, no, it was an absolute thrill for me to meet Frank Miller and to meet Robert Rodriguez and see how they operate. How they shoot green screen. It was so cool. It was like living through the pages of a graphic novel. It was really cool. I really enjoyed the shoot.
You ever have any of those moments working with an actor, co-star actress, and you kind of remove yourself from the role in the back of your head, and you're going, holy crap, I'm working with blank. Have you ever had that moment with anybody?
Yeah, I worked with Henry Winkler. That was, I think, my first holy shit moment. I'm like, I'm working with the Fonz, man. Harrison Ford, when I did 42, I'm like, holy shit, I'm with Indiana Jones. I'm having dinner with Indiana Jones.
See, I would have gone Han Solo, but that's the I'm
Hey,
the star.
You're a little
the
nerdier.
Star Wars
You're a
nerd
little
in me there.
geekier. No, no.
Does
kidding.
Harrison wear that earring everywhere?
Yeah, man.
Oh, what is his explanation?
Is that the
Have you
source of
ever-
all his power? Is that where it comes from?
If you pull that out, does Harrison
It-
just collapse?
It did fall out. I had to resuscitate. It was awkward to give mouth to mouth in the restaurant to Harrison Ford. Yeah. Also, I don't know if anyone are you guys familiar with Alfred Molina?
Alfred Molina is
The
he a
actor?
baseball player? Because it
No,
seems like every
there you go. No,
there's a
he's
lot
an
of
actor.
Molinas in the major
So
leagues.
something passed. He's an actor. He's another actor I admire greatly. But yeah.
Yeah.
So those are my moments. Those are my acting moments.
What I like about like after the serious role, Aaron Paul said he took the Need for Speed role because he wanted something lighthearted after playing a meth addict that all of his girlfriends die and he kills people and everything. What's better, doing that serious role or finally getting done with it?
I think many actors, I don't know, a lot of actors, I think it's just natural. I think it's a human behavior, natural human behavior to, the grass is always greener, sort of deal. So, you're doing drama and it's great and you're mixing it up and getting it in and figuring out, all that actory stuff. And then all of a sudden you're like, I want to kind of laugh and find out what makes things, what's funny. How are things funny? Because things are funny and, really different, as we all know this, whether it's really broad slaps. I mean, is it Jim Carrey funny or is it, much more subtle funny? Is it Veep funny? Is it so? Oh, I'm also going to be on Veep. I just pimped that out too. Yeah, it just comes right out of me.
So go ahead, turn the TV on.
Yep.
Any channel.
Yeah. Christopher is going to be on everything.
Spin the wheel of Meloni.
What do you do to unplug to get away from it all? I mean, obviously you're fit, so I'm guessing working out is one thing. But like, is there a band that your go-to band to go? Okay, this is what I put on the headphones, and I'm unplugged from the matrix for a while, just relaxing.
Yes, my wife calls me a Tool groupie. And it's kind of a Maynard groupie because I'm also going to go see him see Pussifer and A Perfect Circle and
13th Step is one of my favorite albums.
There you go.
Front to back.
Is making wine here in the great state of Arizona.
Have you visited the winery?
No, I was tempted. I know Maynard. Oops, I just dropped something. Hold on.
Let me pick that up.
Yeah. Maynard and we had dinner in L.A. Oops, hold on. That's great. So I'm actually going to go see A Perfect Circle.
Yeah.
In LA. Yeah.
People actually jump the fence at the ranch. He shoots him with a paintball gun. And I've heard a couple people say, dude, I've been shot by Maynard's paintball gun. How cool is that?
Have you had the opportunity to do that? Has he shot you with a paintball gun you're at dinner?
No.
I don't know why he carries it at dinner, but he does.
No, but I was wondering why he brought a portable fence with him. And I thought, does he want me to jump that fence? He had a bag with him as well.
He really makes the waitstaff work for their tips.
Awesome.
Well, cool. Well, Surviving Jack on Fox Thursdays, 9:30 to wrap this up. And Mr. Christopher Meloni here in studio with us on the camera, on air at KDKB.com. Mr. Christopher Meloni. Thank you so much for just taking the time, coming in, hanging out with us.
Guys, my pleasure. I really appreciate it.
I know.
All right.
You're listening to the Shmonty in the Morning podcast. Find more at KDKB.com.